Join us as we take you behind the scenes of making a feature film, so you can see the whole thing as it happens from start to finish.
So when will you know that you have your shooting script?
Okay, so that's a very good question. So you will know basically that you have reached the end of the whole process when literally no one has any feedback for you. You know, because in the beginning of the whole process, people are going to have loads of things to say about your work, you know, positive and negative. But there'll eventually come a point where the feedback is very, very minimal. And then there'll also come a point when you, as a writer or someone who's working with a writer, will know that you've got to the core of the story. So a lot of people in the script development and the script writing process, they will, you know, they'll talk about this idea of peeling away the layers of the onion. And you know, the first time I heard that, especially, I thought, you know, that's quite an interesting way to look at it. But it's just so true, because at the beginning of it, you're going to have an onion, and then every part of the script development process is about peeling away a layer of that onion, getting to the heart and the core of the story, which, you know, initially that you've been searching for. And when you get to that point, you'll know it, and people who read your script will know it. You know, it's just one of those things. And as a viewer and as someone in the audience, you've probably watched movies, and you know when you're looking at a movie which is like just a complete story. You know, it's got right to the core of it. And you'll also probably, as a viewer, you probably watch movies and you thought, well, you know, that didn't really make that much sense. I think they should have worked on that a little bit more. You know, maybe they went into filming a bit too soon. Maybe they should have done a bit more script development. So, you know, that's the point that you want to reach. And, you know, there'll be a few key people as well that you should be relying on for that. One is, you know, if you're working with script editors, you know, your script editor will be able to tell you when you've got to that point when you have a shooting script. And also a producer, if you're working with a good producer who understands the story and really understands the business on a commercial level, they'll also be able to tell you, right, you know, you're at that point now, you know, you're ready to actually commit this to film and, you know, go for it. So, you know, use your own judgment, use your own instincts, but rely on people as well, and hopefully the two will come together and you'll be at that point and you'll have the confidence that, right, okay, we're ready, we're going to film now. Okay. So there's a famous Hollywood story about a film called On the Waterfront. So, you know, you may or may not have heard of On the Waterfront, but it's a classic from 1955, starring Marlon Brando, and it won 8 Oscars, including the Oscar for Best Screenplay by Budd Schulberg, who, you know, is a brilliant writer. So the story goes that Budd was working with this producer called Sam Spiegel, and Spiegel was also quite famous in Hollywood for being a bit of a character and a bit of a maverick. And they were working quite closely together on a script for On the Waterfront. And every time Budd took the script to Sam Spiegel, the producer, and showed him and said, "Are we ready? Is this?" He would take it and he said, "No, it's not ready. Make it tighter." A few weeks later, Sam would say, "Yeah, make it tighter." A few weeks later, Budd would take the script to Sam, and Sam would say, "No, make it tighter. It's not good enough. Make it tighter. Make it tighter." And one day, the story goes that Budd woke up in the middle of the night in a sweat, and he started getting dressed. It's like, you know, and his wife said, "Well, Budd, what's the matter? Why are you getting dressed?" He says, "I'm going to kill Sam Spiegel." So, you know, that just goes to show, you know, how far, you know, this thing can be pushed. You can literally be working on a story and a script forever, you know, and you know, making it tighter and making it tighter. In that particular instance, you know, Budd was well rewarded because he was, you know, acknowledged as one of the great writers after that, and he rightly won an Oscar for that because it's just an absolutely brilliant piece of writing. You know, on another extreme is Rocky. So Rocky was written by Sylvester Stallone, and quite famously, Sylvester Stallone said that he actually wrote the script of Rocky in one night. Now, you know, you might believe that, you might not believe that, but you know, that's how the story goes. So he had this inspiration, and in one night he just put the whole thing down on paper. Right, so that's his script done, basically, isn't it? Yeah, and then all the months after that was script development. So, you know, the script development process can last for a long time. And, you know, the more you show your script and the more you get people involved, the more, you know, the process will evolve, and, you know, eventually you'll have a piece of writing that's worthy of being turned into a film.
So if you got something out of this course, then you should take our in-depth course on script development at esafilmscourses.com. It's written by an award-winning expert team and will show you how to develop your script for a targeted audience, develop your script to be marketable and successful, and get the most out of industry professionals in your development process. And all just for the price of a trip to the cinema. The course is self-paced and it's yours to keep and watch at any time you like. And if it doesn't work out, then you have 14 days to get your money back. So get started now at the special discounted price.
See you soon.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. And if you found this video useful, you can find loads more free resources and courses at esafilmscourses.com. So what are you waiting for? Go to esafilmscourses.com now.